Welcome to a new Rising World video with 0725 and 0726 updates containing the animal update with the AI and two new plants being added here with cotton and hemp, which I'm now growing for this video, as well as a new moon here added to the night sky with pressing Z allows you to zoom in with this looking a bit like a face here with two eyes and a mouth. It's nice though, it adds something new to the night sky, which I wish we could have the Milky Way, as you can kind of see with the clouds here, where my cursor is. But yeah, this update, it's pretty awesome because it adds splints and bandages, the new moon, the cotton and hemp, three crates, the small, medium, and large, the sledgehammer allowing you to break blocks to regain them, 15 variants of the saloon doors, as well as item pickup notifications, which I'm actually quite pleased about, as well as new ore and dirt sounds. So here, I'll show you what the saplings look like for cotton, as I already did. The cotton is still growing, but yeah. And then you got hemp, which uh, people not confused, but bring up 420, that pot, the weed, you know. Oh, that moon, it's awesome, but a little bit spooky. As you can see the face from it. And it's awesome how you can see the clouds just rolling in, rolling out, as you would in real life. But yeah, as I'll show you here is the new saloon door, the one I was trying to fix here. And it's actually working today, perfect. There was this issue where it would just freeze up on you when you just place it down, but now it's just working properly. And this is, I think, the biggest one of the three. Yeah, and here, let's get this saloon doors here. The small one, the medium one, I guess, and I used the big one over here. Yeah, that's the medium one. You just walk through them. No F key, nothing. So then you got the medium one here, which you can just walk through happily. And here, I'll show you what I mean by freezing up when I couldn't walk through it before. As I mentioned on the forum there. You right click, hold in places, and as you see it just moves into one another just to unlock the animations. So let's see, I'll show you one more time just so you know what I mean about locking up. There you go, it just moves in and out of itself. Then you have these small ones right here. There we go, the one that you see in every Wild West movies. And that's actually awesome here. I got an idea for that now. And I was going to use this for this, the small one for the garden doors right down there, which I'll show you in a moment. As I want to show you something in this saw bench here. This small crate, which holds like half the inventory. This medium crate, which holds 2 pages. And this big one, which holds 4 pages. And I'll show you that down there. I got it all set up down there for this video. As well as bandages here, which is under crafting when you press I. Medical bandages, which needs cloth from sheep, the hemp, and cotton. As well as a leg splint from, I'll actually craft this one because I want to show you how important this is. Okay, now let's get some damages, or actually, let's get the saloon doors here while I'm up here. Under doors, it's all the way down here, saloon door. That's one. All those variants, that's the medium. And that's the large one. And it goes back to small. That's awesome. 3 new saloon door variants. As well as, yeah, I wish I had some glass doors here so I could see out. That's a pain. But this is something I want to do here, like pressing G, having this little saloon door here so you can just walk in and out. And I think I'll actually do that. But then I need something here. It's actually quite handy. This update adds some nice stuff to it. Perfect. But for experimentation, let's try this. Rotating with the arrow key left and right. Pressing G. Holding right click. And it's in. It's not too bad, but it doesn't really fit for this. Alright, and now for the crates. Let's use this pen light, because I didn't want to sleep away the night because of the moon there, which, wow, it's actually being covered by the maple trees. So here, you have the big crate, 4 pages worth. The medium crate, actually it's 3 pages, my bad. I guess I just saw number 2 here. And then you got the small one right here, which is just like a chest inventory with half of it, I guess. Something like this. 8. Like about this much, about a little bit more. Okay, cool. And this is gonna add so much to the decoration too, as well as function, because you could actually make like a warehouse, a shipyard, train yard kind of thing. You could just do whatever you want with it, or even like a retail store as decoration. Has a lot of nice functions to it. And then I'll show you this leg split, like how you crawl here. Let's see if I can get a broken bone on purpose here. Because you really do crawl here. And I left this hanging because I was waiting for this update. I couldn't actually continue making up to episode 6 and all that, so damn it. Have to climb back up. Yeah, I was playing more Minecraft and all that stuff, so I couldn't really make more episodes while waiting for new content. And now I have this idea of making like a medical center, like either here or behind this tree there. Come on. Do I have to get higher? Okay, here, let's cheat just a tiny bit, just for this video. Oh, I need more food. Broccoli is always good. F2. Okay, will this hurt me? Oh, brutal. That's not what I want to do, but I did get it for a split second there. Oh, that was... Okay, inventory. Let's see. I wish I could press like an F or R keys to get it all back. Let's just get this stuff back quickly. There's a splint. Almost there. Okay, yeah, as you can see, there's a bandage right here, and the splint is right over here. I'll hide the body in a moment, but let's try this again. Ooh, brutal. Yeah, I'm not pressing the shift key, and this is how slow you go. Holding shift, you can't move. Let's hide this body. Let's break this. Wow, that's slow. Imagine being stuck out like in an outpost or somewhere with no bandages. This is how fast you'll go. Eating broccoli to get regained health. You get the point how slow this is going. Holding shift, nothing. Now let's get the splint going. Holding right click. And now you can see on the bottom right, my bones being healed. I'm holding shift, now I'm going faster. Alright, what's next? Cotton and hemp, I'll show that again properly in a second. I showed the moon, splint and bandages. The sledgehammer I have to show you actually. Which I got, where's my... I should have prepared this a little better. 2 pickaxes, okay, cool. I'll throw it out in a second. But here's the item notifications which I wanted when mining gold. And I'm glad Red 51 made note of this. Pressing F, look to the right. 8 cherries, perfect. Here, I'll show it again while getting tomatoes. Pressing F. You know how helpful that is when you're mining? You don't know what ore you're mining up. It'll say like 2 stone, 1 ore kind of thing. You can just get all this ores here. Then next up with the cotton and such. But yeah, I'm loving how Red 51 did that, and I'm gonna actually boast, I'll get a little arrogant, I'll claim that it was all because of me, because I mentioned it, because I was mining gold underground. And I didn't know what I was doing really. So let's get this. I was using the ore detector, I was just mining like blank mining, strip mining. I was just mining blindly, just trying to get gold, looking at the inventory. That just, you're doing this every 5 seconds. Do I have gold? Nope. Do I have gold? Now you just know while looking to the right. Alright, so cotton and hemp. Oh, this one's growing. Now I can see the buzz on here. Cool. So you get this cotton seedlings when you right click harvest with the sickle I mean. You also get this hemp seedling. And both are going to be used for making cloth, as in renewable, so you don't have to get sheep. So for the clothing update for when we get the player models and animations, it's sometimes December or by December, whenever. Because we're waiting on the API plugin, as well as the dungeons, which will lead into player customizations and such. Pardon that, sorry for that. Got a little cold to go inside to wipe my nose. Too much info, but yeah. Let's see here. What was I gonna do? Crafting bandages, you cloth, and you have to use a loom for that. But you get the point where this cotton, where is it? Cotton here, and this hemp leaves, you turn into cloth, which then turns into bandages, which will make making medical stuff all the more important out there. Here you got hemp fibers, craft max 11, cloth. Let's max it out 10. And where's cotton? I guess not here. Was cotton used? Yes, it was. Awesome. So cotton shall go into cloth, which you then can get bandages for when a tiger, bear, or something attacks you, which is a percentage on the damage you get. So which then you have to heal yourself. That, and you'll have to carry bandages and splints on you at every single moment. At all times when you leave your outpost and come back in. Because you never know when you're going to have to crawl like that, as I showed you. And I love these doors. It's so awesome. And again, they had this issue of just locking up. And luckily it's not, because luckily it's not now locking up. Because you can actually have fun with it. Imagine getting stuck in your little room here. Unable to get out, it's just like pushing, you're running, you're pushing, you can't get through. So with that, what else is left? The ore sounds I can't really show you right now. The sledgehammer, which I have to find. If hopefully it's in here. Yes, it is. Oh, there's another thing before I want to record is about this thing I want to show Red 51 and you guys about the new sign usage. But before I do that, let's do the sledgehammer before it slips my mind. Oh, and it also keeps the damage block, or damages on the block, like, for a little bit, I guess. Oh, it fell through the world. Let's try this one here. Okay, that fell through the world. Let's do this quickly. Oh, I got that one. Good. You get it back. So let's place it back before I lose it. So you no longer get it crushed, but now it just falls through the world, annoyingly. So you'll be able to get back any block as long as it stays on here and doesn't fall through the world. So I guess lastly, let's put this here, and I'll show you like a little issue with it. Down here, you get a little pen, so you can mark down which way you go. So let's do this. Niska HQ, because that's what it is. To the left, I don't know where that is, I guess. Let's do this. I'm taking a guess here what's where. Let's make this red. This, blue, yeah. Let's get back to blue. And what is Udachi? I'll make it... Yeah, what should I make it? That. Oh, that's wrong. Had it flipped. But now I can't fix it because I don't have the pen. So that's something I want to do is like go back to the signs, like where you can do this individually. Now I can't correct this unless I break it down and put it back in. That's frustrating. And that's something I wanted to show you as I was going to record here. So that's, I guess, sums it up, if poorly. Splints and bandages. That's, yep. Moon is up there still somewhere, unless it's turning day. Yep. Cotton and hemp, which I showed you, even turning into cloth. Crates I showed you, which is awesome. Sledgehammers, which I just showed you here, losing the stuff in a bug. The saloon doors, 15 variations. Items notifications, which is one of the best. And again, we'll get arrogant about that, saying it's all because of me, because it's my video. And yes, I love it. That's going to be helpful, very helpful. You don't have to look at your inventory. As well as ore, sounds, and the dirt. There was something else I wanted to note, that the moon is also realistic in a Halloween sense, as in the spookiness. And what else was I gonna say? I'm looking at my little form here. Cotton Hab. It took me ages to find it, yes. It doesn't spawn in any old chunks, so you have to go to new ones, which each new biome generation will send you further and further, with them being actually found in Mediterranean type biomes, which is the savanna, grasslands type ocean area, or the pine tree forest, kind of like with the mountains, with the maple trees and all that. That's where I found my cotton and hemp. Let's see what else. Horses. Yes, I really do want horses, but I have to wait for player models. So I guess that really sums everything up. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the cold, which makes me sound monotone. And I kind of had to rush this, so. See you next time in episode 6, where I'll actually try to make a medical building as well as touch this up, if you don't mind. Medical building, I think I'll make like a roadway going this way, plus a little building holding my stuff, as well as putting it in the other outposts and such. So until then, I hope you look forward to episode 6 among others. See you then and hope I feel better.